Welcome back, this is Dreddeus with another episode in the Miami Dolphins franchise. We started very well into this, our 5th season in this franchise series. Last season we won the Super Bowl, and I just decided that I didn't want to let the franchise series stop. That's what I usually do after sort of winning the Super Bowl, but why not try and roll it back, right? That's a new challenge, and new challenges are coming all along the way in Madden, which is super cool, really loving it. And we started so well with a win against the Chiefs. It was a hard-fought battle, but we never really let Pat Mahomes, really get going. Away against the Titans was super crazy. We were back 21 versus 7, or 7-21 from our perspective, and we went ahead to win the game against the Titans. The Vikings, we beat 38-14, very clear win. The Vikings had Quinn Ewers, second best quarterback in Madden at the moment. The Titans had Jameis Winston. This just goes to show you there is no telling how games will play out. And each game you have to take seriously. This is what I really love about the game. Truly think it's just absolutely fantastic. This week, we have the quarterback 1 check-in to take care of the weekly strategy. As always, we also got a trade offer for Kareem. Kareem's, of course, I'm not even going to think about trading him. I'm just interested in who we would be getting, right? Green Bay would give us a 75 and a 68 rated player. We would be getting wide receiver Marcus Callaway and a cornerback. And why would I ever do that? I don't know. Kareem is a great player. Really liking him, and I definitely don't want to give him away. Coach, your team has really played well in the early part of the season and is off to a hot start. How much of that is because of Taulia Tagovailoa? Well, I really feel like he's a major factor right now. The team mentality is super important because I do feel like everyone needs to do their part. I'm gonna go with this for once, because usually I went with the team. I want to see what happens here. Where he goes, we follow. A lot of what we do and what we're capable of as a team is put on his back, and I think he deserves a ton of credit for the job he's done in leading us to victory so far. Beat the Raiders, have 300 plus passing yards with Taulia Tagovailoa. All right. Let's see if we can pull that off. I don't really like those yard challenges that much because it limits the way I can play, and I need to go for, have to go for certain plays that I usually maybe wouldn't go for, especially, if the defense is set up in a certain way. So it takes a little bit away from the flexibility, but yeah, what can you do? That done, we're going to take a look at the Raiders first, then we're going to take care of the player upgrades and staff upgrades. All right, we're facing none other than Russell Wilson, who's now at the Raiders. He's the mentor and bridge quarterback, 37 years old, 81 rated. His season with the Broncos was absolutely horrible. I don't really know what happened, to be honest, because he wasn't as bad before at the Seahawks. At least I don't remember him being as bad, but he just really had a horrific season. The roster probably didn't help. But yeah, there we go. We really struggled against him, right? He really was nasty to play against. But here we go. We're going to be facing him, and the Raiders still has a lot of quality in him. So let's not get that wrong. Nicholas Yamaleyava. There we go. Try to bring that out first time. Hidden Death Trade rookie, 73 rated. Good throw power, good short accuracy. Looking pretty good. Tennessee product. I mean, I would probably put my faith in him, just go with him, see what happens, instead of bringing back, him and probably taking away some time. Phil Yorkovic is there as well, and Monty Griffith. Yeah, those are definitely negligible. Let's see, running back, Josh Jacobs, 28 years old, 99 rated. We've got Mike Banks here and Kevin Ellerby. Definitely Josh Jacobs, an elite running back. Not really comparing him to Bijan because Bijan's just otherworldly. But, 4th best halfback in the league, and we cannot even deny his quality. Fullback is Barry Cantrell, 24 years old, 75 rated out of Iowa. Wide receivers, some quality here for sure. We've got Devontae Adams, superstar Dave Trade. He's 33 years old. veteran player, 13th best wide receiver, 99 overall, and that superstar will stop him from regressing too hard. JAXON SMITH-NJIGBA is here, 23 years old, 97 rated. I did go with him for in a rebuild I did. I think it was the Raiders rebuild even, and he was just so good. He's a fantastic wide receiver. Those stats, take a look at that, catch in traffic. Of course, this is a fan-made draft class, so things might turn out to be different in real life. But yeah, Ohio State, he's doing so well there at the moment, and yeah, just really crazy good. I do feel like he will be one of the top prospects in the draft. Who else is there? Hunter Renfrow, 30 years old, 92 rated. I do think that this is a very solid setup. Two veteran wide receivers, both not bad, both in the 90s, and one very young, very good one. Who else is here? Chris Hilton and Mario Williams, both of which are close to the 80s or at the 80 exactly, will hopefully be growing over time. Certainly a well set up wide receiver room. Tight end is Albert Okwuegbunam. There we go. I had him in, where did I have him? Which rebuild was that? I think it was the Raiders. The Denver Broncos, that was it. I said the name so often there, so that's why I can pronounce it so quickly. Very proud of myself, just to put that out there. Vince Walters is here, and Walt Scully. Decent, I would say, but Albert has to do the major lifting here, and at 83, he's not that highly rated as well. What about the offensive line? Let's check that out. We've got Colton Miller here. We've got Charles Cross. Interesting setup here, Joe Crocker. Because Colton Miller, I would honestly not use him as my starter, although he has been there for quite some time. Charles Cross, he was with the Seahawks, exactly, out of the 2022 draft. A little bit of a weird setup here, but we're going to leave that be for the moment. Will Lampkin at left guard, Manny Callahan. Was Will Lampkin there? Yeah, was drafted by the Raiders. Center is Mitch Morse, Jason Wall. I know Mitch Morse very well from the San Diego Crusaders franchise, and of course from the Buffalo Bills rebuild that I did. He is a super solid center, but regressing quite hard at 34 for sure. Right guard, Alex Leatherwood, 87 rated. Late Ganem or Gahanem, whatever, behind him. And the right tackle is DeJuan Jones, 26, 86. Actually, a super solid Connor Havenstein. Yeah, nice. Super solid starting offensive line, to be honest. And even a lot of backup quality here at left tackle with Charles Cross. I probably don't know. I would probably put Colton Miller or Charles Cross at center if they can play that position to raise that a little bit more. Alex Leatherwood, DeJuan Jones are super good. Left edge is Jermaine Spain out of Oklahoma. Harrison Phillips is the backup here. Right edge is Bilal Nichols, 86 rated. Justin Benton behind him, the rookie, is already injured. That is a little bit of a blow, of course. We've got D-tackle is Gervon Dexter Sr., 86 rated. Doug Costin is here, 80 rated. Perrion Winfrey, 80 rated. Kelvin Collins, a rookie. Yeah, decent. One pretty good D-tackle, but the other ones I would say are decent or at least solid. Right guard, left outside linebacker, Max Crosby, 2993, superstar depth rate, of course. Dion Ware and Max Crosby with that superstar depth rate out of Eastern Michigan. Super solid player. I would even put him in the elite category, top 6. Super dangerous. Mid linebackers, J.M. Brown, 82 rated. Then we've got Cody Barton, and then we've got Troy Anderson. Let's take a look at the strength ratings for these players. Not that high. 74, 82, 68. That is good. Awareness is pretty high for J.M. Brown, so that is good. Player recognition is pretty good. Tackle is pretty solid, I would say. But most of these, I would say, are doable. Very doable. Right outside linebacker is Josiah Stewart, 2377, certainly a prospect, but nothing more than that out of Coastal Carolina. And a Messiah player behind him. Cornerback Trayvon Mullen Jr., 90 rated at age 28. Quick check here. A long-time Raiders player. Shaquille Griffin, 82 rated at age 31. He certainly is coming out of the free agents pool, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Jacksonville Jaguars were his former team. And we've got Eric Trapp here. We've got Garrett Williams. And we've got Aaron Wills out of Louisville. Trayvon Mullen and Shaquille Griffin are good at the cornerback. These are certainly, I don't know, pretty undecided on them. Speed looks good on Eric Trapp. Acceleration looks good on Garrett Williams. But, what does that really say about the corners? Not a lot for sure. Still a lot to grow here. Trevin Murray at the free safety position, long-time Raider. Roman Mabry at a Marshall College. Strong safeties, Chuck Clark, 3182. Sean Gregory behind him. We've kickers Matt Gay and the punter AJ Cole III, even with a superstar depth trade. That is interesting. So the weekly strategy. I do feel like I don't want to underestimate them. Certainly not. But do we have to be shivering out of fear? I would say no. We're going to go with the starters for sure for the left edge. Deshaun Womack, I want to get him improved as much and as quickly as I can because he's the lowest on the defensive line. But with that superstar Dave trade, I really feel like we have a good chance to get something going here. We're going to be going with full pads, and we will of course be going with splits for everyone apart from Francis Wawigoa, who I also want to improve as quickly as possible. The team profile, what's the weekly game plan? Well, number one, I think I'm gonna go for what am I gonna go for? I'm gonna go for sack the QB 5 times. I think that's doable. We're gonna allow 20 points or less. We're gonna get 300 offensive yards. We have to do that, and we're gonna go for the 450 offensive yards. It's a little bit ambitious, but we have to go for it because we set the goal for Taulia to get 200 passing yards. Training results are in. Offense, I can see nothing out of the ordinary here. A lot of experience points here, there. No injuries. That's the main thing, to be honest. And this really feels completely different compared to the San Diego Crusaders franchise, where injuries are happening so often. So often. Really, really crazy, man. All right, let's upgrade the players. Let's see who gets an upgrade. Michael Mayer. That's nice. Tight end. Gets an upgrade. Gonna put this into possession. The more I think about it, the more I am absolutely, hell bent on keeping him around. I don't know what he will want in terms of money, but I want to keep him around. Same goes for Taulia, who will be up for negotiations next week. So this will be a huge theme. Beaux Collins will also get an upgrade. Gonna put this in a playmaker here. He's been doing exceptionally well. 87 base, 90 overall with the buffs. Clemson Tiger here. And just super happy with this. Gerald McCutcheon will get an upgrade. He did very well last week. He got a few sacks. So pretty happy with that. And Carlos Steele will also get an upgrade. That's nice, actually. Because he is, I got him out of free agency back then, and what I liked was his acceleration and the speed. And I do feel like, given some time, he might grow into a very, very good wide receiver. So I don't want to give up on him and just go for somebody else. On the other hand, I can't, give the players forever to grow. We do have a super solid starting lineup, which is probably beneficial for younger players. So let's see, 2% trade discount for CPU players and 2% trade value increase for user players. I'm gonna go with this one. It doesn't lock the other one, but I want to go for that first. All right, all of that said and done. There's only one thing that I wanted to do this week, and I wanted to take Kareem off the trade block, of course, because that is just not really making any sense. Quick check here, taking a look at our starting lineup. Peter Skoronski is fit again. That is pretty awesome. We've got Deshaun Womack, there was Sewell. Kareem, you're going to be taken off the trade block. I don't know who put you there, but I don't want to see you there. I feel like you have a lot more to offer. And there we go. Javon Holland, Stingley, everybody's here. Really like this setup, man. Greg Rousseau, Brad Wheeler. We've got Emmanuel Ogbe as the mentor. That is really, really nice. Derek Williams, I do hope he gets a lot of time to play. CJ Mosley's back from injury, so everything is looking as it should. We've got really, really talented players back here. A few players not crazy high, like like Dane, for instance. at 72 rated. Unsure. Mixon, 75 rated. Not that far away from the players that we do have right now, but to be honest, I think I'm going to release him. Lewis Mixon. Who else? I always like cleaning up a little bit here. Keyshawn Silver, North Carolina. I like his strength rating. That is the thing, which is why I'm not really quick to let him go. We've got Carter here, a mid linebacker. We've got, who's this? Ziesmer. Tommy Ziesmer. He's a rookie out of Kentucky. So yeah, I do understand why he's here. He's 22, but at 70 rated, left outside linebacker. I don't think that I will be using him at any point in time in the foreseeable future. Maybe at some point a little bit farther back, but take a look at the other quality players we have. Shipley, Edwards, Richardson. We've got Urban at left tackle. So we do have a lot of players that are really pretty high quality. I always like going for younger players here and then sort of taking the best of the bunch. Lewis Mixon does look like a good choice here, but you know, I don't have to put players into my practice squad. Kevin Patton here, 75 rated, 24 years old. Actually doesn't look too bad. 75 rated player. I feel like I would like to add him. Do I need a certain position? To be honest, no. So I will not be going for anyone here. Let's see. Is there anybody else that is not eligible for the practice squad? That is a player where I just say, well, I need to bring him in. But to be honest, I'm not seeing anyone that is an absolute must-have. Kyron Williams, 81 rated. Can I put him into the practice squad? I don't think so. No, Notre Dame. It sucks a little bit because he's really not bad. Also, I like him. I really like the way that he plays and handles himself. But yeah, we're just really filled to the brim with very good running backs. So you know, we've got Bijan, we've got Kareem Hunt, and we've got McIntosh, Kenny McIntosh down here, who I cannot add to the practice squad. 3-year veteran out of Georgia. Really thinking of, do I maybe release him? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna bring in Kyron Williams. Just feel like that might be a little bit better for the team. All right, last thing I'm gonna be doing now before we head into the game, but that is just something where I feel it just makes sense, right? Kyron Williams, 26 years old, 81 rated. He's higher rated immediately. Let's bring him in on a 1-year deal. We can always let him go again. And of course, where's Kenny McIntosh? McIntosh now. He's not that old, which is something that was really going for him. But then he wasn't that much younger in comparison to some other players. So yeah, there we go. We're going to be heading into the game now. We've taken care of absolutely everything. Now let's head into the game against the Raiders. Defense not as highly rated. Offense not as highly rated, but that doesn't really say much. Let's see what we can come up in this away game at Allegiant Stadium. Here we are. Allegiant Stadium, today's venue for this game. The Miami Dolphins facing off against the Las Vegas Raiders. Bijan, as always. Last week, 237 rushing yards. This is where I do see a little bit of a problem because we are just such a good rushing team. And we can also go through the air, but, you know, being limited to going through the air, that is always a challenge. I even think that we need to get, is it 200 yards or 300? I'm not sure now. But just a lot of yards that we need to complete through the air. We're going with the away uniform. The Raiders going with the home uniform. Russell Wilson. Raiders country, let's ride. Something along these lines, right? And yeah, there we go. Everything looking good. Let's get going here. Let's get going. Can't really wait to see what happens. The Raiders immediately on the board. This is the away effect. This is the away effect. We're going to start with an inside zone. I mean, I will be going for the pass plays as well. But I don't want to force them, you know? That's what I'm really very you know, very aware of that. You know, forcing pass plays, never really a good thing. And here we go. Quick stop for Michael Mayer, but we do get the first down. And I'm not going to force pass plays, but I will be going for them whenever they do present themselves. Let's put it that way. Do think that might also not be a problem, you know, setting up with the run plays and then sort of faking out on those pass plays. I just don't want to give them too much of an advantage too quickly if they do manage to somehow pick off a pass. There we go. All right. Had to move out of the pocket with Taulia because pressure was coming. Luckily, he's a mobile quarterback. And, you know, could throw it sort of really cross-body, was actually very precise. And Beaux Collins, 90 rated 23-year-old superstar Dave trade player, doing very well. Inside zone, Bijan Robinson. As I said, I'm not hell-bent on anything here. Does this look like a good pass play? Could try and go for a bench stick curl here, right? Let's see. Let's see. There we go. And it's Jaylen Waddle. Man, what a great run, actually. Up to the 14-yard line. Stopped by Trap here. And a little bit of a dance here. Very nice, Jaylen. I liking what you're doing, man. Another good pass by Taulia. Did he get it buff? I don't know. Can't remember. I don't think he did, though. Don't think he did. I just feel like he's really just doing way better. He's just doing way better overall. Feels very much more reliable. We're gonna go with the run here. The linebacking core is super tough. Here we are. We're at the 1-yard line. 13-yard pickup by Bijan Robinson. The linebackers, that's what I look at. Because those are really tricky to beat sometimes. And that first line of defense, the D tackles and the edges. If they are super tough, then you really are going to have a bad time on the running. If the linebackers are solid, then they're going to limit the running and the passing. And if then the safeties and the corners are good as well, then you're just going to be in for a really bad time in general. There we go. Shedding a tackle. And we're in. That was a pretty nice drive, actually. Getting back at the Raiders very quickly. Oh, that was beautiful. Number 50 going in for this for the tackle. But Bijan just sort of saying nope. We gave Bijan a 7-year deal. And I feel like that is absolutely deserved. All right, our defense forces a turnover. That is brilliant. Let's go for the slants. Those are always tricky, but there we go. Good catch. Beaux Collins moving quickly and just got in there. Got in there. Michael Mayer was waiting for the ball. Working well at the moment. We had a lot of problems against who was that? The Tennessee Titans, because they were just smacking down the balls all the time. That was really infuriating. But we managed to, you know, get our game going. We're gonna try this. Let's try and reshuffle a little bit here. Am I liking this one? I don't know. But if I can get Jamarr Chase. Oh dear. Oh dear. Luckily we got the ball away. Luckily we got the ball away on time. Verticals wide drag. Let's go with this one. Looking for Mayer, but if I can get Jamarr Chase, then we're of course going to do that. We didn't convert. I'm just seeing that. Jesus Christ, we didn't convert the extra point. That hurts. Vintage Michael Mayer. Holding off the defensive pressure here. Adding his own pressure. 80 passing yards. All right. We're off to a good start here. I really want to get that for Taulia, though. Do we have a beautiful angling run? Yes. Let's try the bench switch. Jamar Chase. Back corner. Smacked away. God damn it. 4th and 2. So we're going to have to go for a field goal at 4th and 2. Or do I trust Bijan? I think I'm going to trust Bijan. I think, I think we can get 2 yards with our superstar X factor at 4th and 2. I'm not. Again, this is the. And there we go. All right. I was about to say I don't want to really risk too much, but then again, 2nd quarter, 4 minutes to go, 4th and 2. We have Bijan. If I only had, I don't know, Kareem. I'm a little bit unsure. But like this, don't feel too bad. Didn't have to think long about that, to be honest. Inside zone split. Let's go with this one. Let's go with this setup here. But I'd rather go drag wheel. Do I like this? Let's go to the tight end angle. Ooh dear. 2nd and goal. Jaylen Waddle not getting there on time. Let's try bench. But they are setting up super tight here though. I try the bench. Do I have something better? You know what? We gotta try. Let's try and get something done here. The coverage is pretty tight, I have to say. Quick stop. We're not getting further. 3rd and goal, 8 yards still to go. Let's go the slip screen. Bijan Robinson. They are really covering well now. Do I have a super clever play here? Let's go the 4 verticals. Let's try this. Oh dear. That was super quick. Pressure is on, man. Pressure is on. Shaquille Griffin really did well. At 8 yards, that's a little bit too far for my liking. Doesn't feel like I should be going for it. Tyler Bass gets us 3 points. So 9-7. We do take the lead. But I would have preferred the touchdown. Plus, we didn't convert the extra point. Come on, defense. All right, 10-9. They're not out of this world yet. But we have to get momentum in our favor again. Players fatigue. Just win, baby, adrenaline. Okay. Marco Mayer. There we go. Get the first down. 1 minute 49 still to be played in this first half. I want to get at least a field goal. I want to head into halftime with a lead. Right? All right, let's go with the gun under here. Looking for Bijan Robinson, looking for Jaylen Waddle. I do hope my offensive line can hold the pressure. Because they have been struggling a little. Jesus, man. That was a quick breakup. Bench switch. Going to be looking for Jamar Chase, I think, or Beaux Collins. Both are going to have a nice route. The coverage is really good right now. All right, let's go with a mesh. Mesh and a Waddle. That's what I'm going to try and attempt here. Beaux Collins, maybe. God damn it. Can't get through at the moment. That sucks, man. That really sucks. All right, we're going to try and spot them far back. Safe catch. All right. We're gonna let him have that. Josh Jacobs, 300 yards on the season. That's a good game for Bijan, man. Usually, all right, defense holds them. Okay. Again, let's reiterate. I want to have a field goal now. I want to have a field goal. I don't really want to go for anything crazy now. If I can put something in the air here, like this with a Michael Mayer, I'm going to do it. Try to get out of bounds. I'm not able to stop the clock. Well, that doesn't matter too much. So what do we do? 43 seconds. Let's go with the Dolphins wide corner. 30 seconds. Michael Mayer gonna be stopping the clock pretty quickly. Right, timeout called. It's the final timeout that we have. So what do? We have 12 yards to cover. Gonna go with the bench switch. I'm gonna be looking for Jaylen Waddle here. Waddle or Mayer. Basically, one of those players that'll just be going towards the outside. There we go. And I'm just going to be going out. Stop the clock at 15. We're at the 3-yard line. 2nd and 1. If I go for a run play, that is going to be a little bit tricky, maybe. Let's try a stick. I like sticks. Sounds weird. DJ Johnson. And there we go. We're in. We get the touchdown. Well done, DJ Johnson. As I said, he's going to get a new deal. I really like having him as a backup. Michael Mayer, of course, is the star of the show, but I mean, he's just doing so well. Really doing well. Coach Dreddeus grinning ear to ear. And here we go. Beginning of the 2nd quarter, we are in the lead. What's a good play? We're gonna try. I think the dragon spacing is a good one. Let's see. Dragon spacing, usually a very confusing play for opposing sides. And there we go. Jamarr Chase, beautiful turn actually. 12-19, 160 yards at the moment. We're gonna have to double that for Taulia. If we can get 2 super long plays, that would be great. But we're just going to be going by and by here. Let's mix things up. Let's go with the run play here. Bijan, come on. Need you, man. And there we go. Here's the opening. And taken out of bounds here. Number 25, Trevor Murray with a quick stop. Quick stop after we get the first down. Just to put the emphasis on that. 24 slows down Bijan. 25 pushes him out of bounds. So that was good. All right, inside zone, left-hand side is what we're going to be setting up. Do I like a pass play more? Let's go with the verticals. Mayer, I'd love to get Chase. Love to get Chase, to be honest. 4 yards. Not crazy far. Branch return. There we go. Beaux Collins. Do we have it better? Yeah, we're gonna go with this. I like Beaux Collins more on this. There we go. Good catch here by the former Clemson Tiger. Really loving the guy. He's so good. And you know, I really have such potent offensive weapons. Chase, Waddle, and Collins. And all are on long-term deals. Well, at least Waddle and Chase. Beaux Collins still on that rookie deal, I think. So we're going to have to give him a new one at some point in time. 83, come across. Yeah, that didn't work out. 2 yards only. Let's go with the mesh. A mesh spot is what we're going to be going for here. Let's go to stick switch. Quick stop. We're at the 23 third and 3. Let's focus on getting the first down. Spacing, nope. These can work, but it depends how quickly Antwan Rabb gets there. Let's go the blast. Antwan Rabb's gonna help clear some space. Bijan, there we go. Well done. Up to the 9-yard line. Loving the way the uniforms collect dirt. Because it's not super ugly blotches. I sort of just sploshed on there. Nah. It's looking really nice, really natural build-up. It also really relates to where they drop. So if a player gets sacked or goes down on his knees, then you know, that's where the build-up will be of dirt. All right, off we go. There we go. And we're in. Beautiful touchdown, Bijan Robinson, and the best part is it's going to count towards the passing distance. 22-10. We're slowly but surely getting away here. Jamarr Chase, just look at that, how important he was. And here we go. Coach Dreddeus absolutely celebrating. And defense manages to hold them. You know, I wasn't really expecting them to be held, but, you know, Russell Wilson isn't really what he used to be. And at 81-34, he's going to be regressing. Or was he even 37? I'm not even sure anymore. Mid linebackers are going to be super... Nah, that was a bad play. Bad play call by me. All right. We're going to go in inside zone. I just want to collect some yards. Got to go over to the left side. We do have a buffer, so even if we do get turned over... Nope. Number 50. 4 yards only. Let's see. I think a bench didn't curl. Let's try this. They're setting up. It looks like we're going to be covered. I'll either go with DJ Johnson or Jamarr Chase. Oh, God. I wasn't looking. 4th and 6. And that looks like a turnover. That looks like a turnover. Number 15, Jaylen Phillips. Such a scrappy player. Really loving him. Let's see. I was looking for DJ Johnson. Yeah, man, that was just a huge gaping hole. That was a blitz. Would have had to play immediately. Right now. But I wanted to give him some more space. Now I was attempting to pass. Oh, that was my bad. That was my bad. Big question. 4th and 6. What do we do? Tell you what. I'm going to go for it. We're going to go for 4 verticals. It's 6 yards, right? Should be able to do that. Should be able to pull that off. Go. Oh, didn't get it. Oh, damn it. Jesus, man. All right. Our defense holds them. Absolutely stifling them. I don't know whoever that is, but someone's really having the game of their life. Level sail. Let's go with this. Jamarr Chase. Gonna try and hit him straight after he completes that run right there. There we go. Oh, we almost were away. That was Shaquille Griffin, I think. Lunging out the heels. And that's all he got. What is super cool is if you look at the jerseys that we're using right now at the NFL tag, in the middle of the jersey, they do have this plastic reflective look because those tags really are made from a different material, sort of slightly reflection, have a slight reflection on them. I think that's super cool. There's so many details in the game. I don't get people that are just constantly moaning about the game and how bad it is. There we go. Michael Mayer going for a run. 233 yards at the moment. That is good. That is good. And Michael Mayer proving again why he's so important for me. I love tight end plays. Love it. Number 50, that's a shed. And then, you know, almost breaking the tackle. But then it takes 3 players to put a stop to his run. Halfback zone. Right hand side. Post shot. Or do I like the out? I think I'm going to go with the out. I'm going to be looking for Mayer. Beaux Collins, if I can get him. Smacked away by number 27. That was to be expected, to be honest. Wanted to go for it, though. I really want to get those 300 yards now. Because we're very close. We're not that far off. There we go. Super tight turn, Jaylen Waddle. Did you see that? Turning on a dime. Kaboom. That was awesome. That was awesome. Halfback zone. I don't see any reason to start clockwork right now. But we're just going to keep on fighting. Keep on pushing him. Take him down. Could I have gone for a longer play? We're going to check that. We're going to check that. Passes out. Well, Jamarr Chase did have a little bit of distance, but don't think he would have really gotten away far enough. Bijan Robinson, on the mesh spot, you know, he looks good. He has the red route, but I don't think that he is my best choice. There we go. Good catch, DJ Johnson. He can also hold on to the ball, you know, defend it once he has it. Really nice. Really nice. Off we go. I think I'm going to be going with the Dolphins curl post. Mayer is going to be my intended target, of course. But I'm going to go with Bijan here. Two players is what it takes to stop him. Tyler Smith, our left guard, picking up an injury. Let's hope it's nothing critical. Let's hope he returns. And of course, we are gonna go with a pass play. Double post. Off we go. Antwan Rabb. And that was almost too easy. That was almost too easy. Jesus Christ, man. Antwan Rabb. Really well done. He just got away immediately. It was completely open. Completely open. Had acres of space to run into. Absolutely beautiful. Great job. Great job, man. All right, they do push back. We're at 59 seconds now. Mountain zone weak. And we're in a super comfortable spot, by the way. Let's go the boot flow. Looking for Mayer. Rabb is going to be my safety. Early breakup. Doug Costin injures himself. Broken ribs. That's not good. But Kendrick Green, more than capable of picking up the slack. More than capable. We're really, really lucky to have such good, options as the backups. Jamarr Chase. Jamarr Chase is the player I want to get the ball to. Oh no! And I do get that! Yay! That is awesome. Shoved out of bounds. Oh, we're going to celebrate that one. We're going to celebrate that one. 298 yards at the moment. And Taulia was chased, man. Did you see that? And that is the quality this team possesses at the moment. Let's just be aware of that one. Because there is no doubt in my mind that a lesser, that there are wide receivers that would have dropped that ball quite quickly, quite immediately. And there's also, and we're shoved inside. All right. I mean, I'm not even going to take credit for that one. Not even going to take credit for that one. But this is really a blowout. This is really, we're doing so well. And that is, that is just That's just where this team is at the moment. We're defending Super Bowl champions and we're playing like it. Really playing like it. And I do understand the head coach's frustration, because they were helping us along the way. Russell Wilson really pounding along the way here. How far do we still have to go? I don't know. Let's go the boot flow. Mayer Johnson. Smacked away by number 57 here. I still want to just make sure that I have the yardage. I don't like these at the moment. Do I have a better play? Z slant, goal line fade. Let's go with this, the boot flow. Probably the best one I have. Jaylen Waddle all the way over to the left side. And off we go. There we go. Good catch. Of course, stopped quite quickly here, but... And the Raiders calling a timeout. But we're in an absolutely comfortable position here. A very wide setup here. Let's go for the boot slide. There we go. Out of bounds. Shaquille Griffin was on Michael Mayer in a flash there. And I think we have enough yards now. I'm just gonna go for a run plays. I was heading for the outside and decided to not do that. Stopped at the 6-second mark in the third quarter. And we're just gonna get the clock moving here. Victory formation. Bam. And time is gonna run down. Oh, we did it. I was really not looking forward to those away games here. But luckily it was against teams that we really could really compete with. Mullen Jr. was good. Russell Wilson really doing way more than he should be able to be honest. 334 passing yards, 314 passing yards for Russell Wilson. Just let that sink in. 314 passing yards for Russell Wilson. 71% completion rate. He was absolutely on par with Taulia. All right. 81 rated, and we are 90 rated. So never underestimate anyone. But 4 touchdowns for Taulia, really well deserved. 334. That's awesome. Didn't dip that much into the run plays here. With Bijan, 8.2 on average. Very good average. Really, really good. Taulia stopped. Yeah, it didn't work. Receiving, Michael Mayer was great. 138 yards and a touchdown. Devontae Adams, Jamar Chase 70, Jackson Smith-NJIGBA 62, Josh Jacobs, Hunter Renfro, Bijan Robinson, DJ Johnson, and Antwan Rabb getting touchdowns here. Sacks allowed by Will Lampkin and Colton Miller. On defense, sack leader Gerald McCutcheon. What a beast. Total tackle leader Trevin Morig. Tackles for loss Emmanuel Ogbah, Jalen Phillips, Jordan Fuller, well done. And sacks 1.5 for Greg Rousseau, 1 for Emmanuel Ogbah, and half a sack for Nick Bolton. 1 interception by Keely Ringo. All right, that was a very good game. And we're just continuing our way forward. I mean, I have to say, if we wouldn't be doing well with the team we have, 96 offense, 92 defense, 94 overall, taking into account that we're using a player that is in his 70s on defense, which is dragging down the overall, and we're still 92, it just goes to show what quality we have in this team. 4 weeks is Tyler Smith. He's gonna miss 4 weeks. He's got broken ribs. Yeah, not ideal, but to be honest, we're gonna cope because we have fantastic player. We've got Kendrick Green who can slot in there, no problem. We've got Carter McKinney, so we're going to be filling that gap. Not a big deal. Now off to the press conference. Quarterback 1 check-in. No press conference. I appreciate what you said to the media this week, coach. It really motivated me to play well, and judging by the win column and stat sheet, it worked. Yeah, really glad to hear it had a positive effect. You had a great game. Build on it, and let's keep this momentum rolling for the rest of the season. Head of state, Taulia Tagovailoa will have +5 medium and deep throw accuracy for the next 2 games. Secret Service, all offensive linemen will have +5 pass block power and pass block finesse for the next 2 games. Well, those are great buffs. I'm going to take those. Next week, Bills at home. Yeah, we can use the buffs. That is really going to help us. Yeah, well, to be honest, that played out way better than I thought it would. And so far the season is really an absolute joy to play. Let me know what you think. Is it joyful to watch for you? For a change, you know, we're not struggling all the time. And, you know, we can turn games around. But none of these games are really to be taken lightly. The Vikings probably was the easiest from the feeling. Titans was tough because the passing was really limited. Chiefs, they just never let Pat Mahomes on the field a lot, but when they did, it was always pretty tight. The Raiders, again, more of a challenge than I expected. Now we've got 2 tough home games coming up, Bills and Packers. But what is really the most important thing next week is renegotiating with players. And next week, we're going to be renegotiating with Taulia Tagovailoa, Peter Skoronski, Keely Ringo in week 7. But yeah, Taulia will be a huge deal, an absolutely huge deal. We do have some cap room. I do hope we find an agreement with him. I would hate to see this break down because of, yeah, whatever. His re-sign interest is super low, which I don't really get because he's been here all his life. Things are great for him. Yeah, let's just see. Maybe we can really improve on that a little bit. Peter Skoronski, not too bothered. He has a huge interest to re-sign, so we should be getting him cheaply. Keely Ringo, I want to keep. Noah Sewell, I want to keep. DJ Johnson, of course, I want to keep him around. Cam Steele, if we don't get to keep him, that'll suck, but, you know, it's not going to be too terrible. Siaki Ika, not a must-have. Kareem Hunt, not a must-have. Jeremy Ruckert, I really want to keep around. JC Tretter, not a must-have. CJ Mosley, Ted Bridgewater, Nelson Agholor, nope. Alex Acosta, to be honest, Alex Acosta, at some point in time, you know, he's 25, 75 rated. At some point in time, he will have to deliver more, and I don't feel like he's showing that right now, so I might even let him go. Hasn't really developed in a way that I like to see it, but a lot of other players have, and I do see a lot of future players here. So let's see what we can pull off. But certainly Taulia is the big story next week. Absolutely have to re-sign him. All right, guys, really enjoyed this week. Hope you did as well. If you did, drop me a like and subscribe. Always helps me a lot. And as always, guys, thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate each and every one of you, guys and gals, of course, because there are a lot of female viewers as well. And as always, see you next time.